So good morning, friends. As most of you know that FTI has already declared the list of selected candidate who are being shortlisted for interview and orientation in FTI. This particular video is only about the acting merit list because there is something substantially wrong in the merit list. That is what I wanted to point out to you. If you look into the prospectus of the FTI, it says that it has 11 seats in the screen acting course, 5 meant for general candidates, 3 meant for OBC, 1 for SC, 1 for ST, and 1 for general EWS. Come to the page number 66 of the prospectus, and it says for diploma courses in screen acting, initially general, second is OBC, non-creamy layer, and general EWS. 3 categories. Candidate will be shortlisted for audition in the ratio of 1:9, and SC/ST candidate will be shortlisted in the ratio of 1:15. Now we will discuss first of all. There's a 1 seat in economically weaker section, so 1:9. So they have called up the 10 student, 1 extra student. It's all right, no problem. Come to the SC and ST, and SC has a 1 seat, so they call up 1:15. So 15 students are being called. That is fine. ST also one seat, 15 students are being called up for that also. That is equally good. Coming to the OBC list of merit student, there are 3 seats in the OBC category and ratio is 1:9. So 9 multiplied by 3 is equal to 27. So they have called up 27 students. That is equally fine. Coming to the general category, which is also known as a unreserved category. Now, unreserved category, there are some students who are from OBC. There is a 1 student from SC candidate also and OBC candidate. Because they secure the higher marks, so they will be as good as the general candidate. So their names are also there, so don't get confused with that. So consider them as a general candidate, unreserved category, because they are the meritorious student. So ratio over there mentioned is 1:9. And if there are 5 seats, 9 multiplied by 5 is equal to 45. Very, very simple. So when they are supposed to call, as per the prospectus, 45 students, why they have called up the 36 student? That is my objection. If something is being written in the prospectus, they are bound to follow what is being mentioned over there. So this, according to me, is a discrepancy in the list, that instead of 45, they called up the 36 students. So they have deprived the 9 meritorious students who should have been here for the orientation. So that is the point which I wanted to make in this particular video. So I have an understanding that normally around 1800 to 2000 students apply for the acting course. I assume that 1200 students are from general category. So some of you are also applying second time, some third time, some first time, but that is not important. Important is 9 meritorious students are being deprived for giving the orientation. So if you believe that this is unconstitutional, if you believe that this is illegal, you must raise your voice and consult your parent, and you should spend a little money to hire an advocate. And if it is illegal, you must appeal to the High Court. Otherwise, FTI would keep acting as per their whims and fancies, which they have been doing it because they changed the system. And because of that, many meritorious students are not be able to qualify. That is a different topic to be discussed. So that is one point I wanted to make it. Do raise your voice, consult your parent, and take up action. You might be afraid that they will blacklist you, but you're already out. Even if they are not blacklisting you, you're already out. They might blacklist you as a candidate, but think of those 9 students who would be benefited. So you don't have to be selfish all the time. Sometimes you have to take up the cause and go ahead and get out of your narrow vision that you would be blacklisted. Of course, you may be blacklisted, or you would be blacklisted, I would say. But think of those 9 students who would be benefited, because you don't know what is the cutoff. Even the cutoff is not being mentioned. The High Court order is there. Everybody knows that High Court order. It is being already sent to many of you people. And but despite that, they are not mentioning the name. They are not mentioning the marks. So you don't know. So if even now, when they are going against the books where they have mentioned it very categorically, the ratio is going to be 1:9. What is the reason why they have called up the 36 student? This is something which is a questionable. If it makes sense to you, please do raise your voice. First, you write to them, ask a question. If they don't answer it, it means there is something substantially wrong. I smell a rat. Why 36 people only? And there has to be answer for it. Thank you very much for listening to this video, and good luck.